It's 2 o'clock on Friday. And tree with ShowStopper Designs. See the sign above me? I'm going live. How is everybody doing today? Gonna get my iPad started because I don't see anybody on here, and that's okay. No feelings hurt. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Get my iPad started here. And let me get the Facebook going. Oops. Glue apparatus is on. So I'm gonna get my iPad started. Hope everybody's having a great day. Let's see if I can get there. Hello. Hello, Linda. Glad I'm on here. It's Tree with ShowStopper Designs. Here I am. Maybe it'll work. Go to the app. Let's see. Cross our fingers. Cool. First time watching from Michigan. Well, I'm in Texas, so welcome, of course. We're gonna be doing some centerpieces. So hopefully some people will be coming on saying hello. Hello, Pat. I will not be able to see everybody because I'll be, of course, designing, but you're welcome to come in and, of course, have a look at what I'm gonna be making. This is going to be one of the centerpieces we're gonna be doing, a sleigh. Then we're gonna take a Santa boot. That's a little vase. This is actually in my shop right now, and I don't have too many, but is this just not the cutest thing? It's very lightweight. It has it's a plastic interior, so I mean, you can even do real flowers, but we're gonna be actually making a centerpiece, but I've dressed it up a little bit. So come on in, and again, for those of y'all that are watching for the first time, hey, Lisa, hi, how are you? Hi, Kara. Again, Tree with ShowStopper Designs. I'm based out of Texas, Dallas area. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy. If I miss them, I'll be more than happy to come back and answer them after the live. But if you do have questions from what I'm using, any type of, you know, from this guy to the actual glue that I'm using, you name it, I'll be more than happy to help. But I try to let you know. And anyway, it's a March mouse. Well, welcome, Michelle. Again, I've got all my sprays and picks. Well, I don't have all of them, but I have a lot of them already to go because I've got, like I said, the sleigh, I've got a Santa boot, I've got a snowman hat, a couple of snowman hats. So anyway, we're gonna get started. So welcome, y'all. We're gonna be doing, and hey, Stacy, your order went out yesterday. So it is on its way to you. And if I had the flock deer, I've sold out of them. So if I had one to show you, I'd show you, but they're all sold out. So yay. And they're sold out. I can't even use them. I didn't even use them. Anyway, so I regress. We are going to actually start, and now I've lost, oh, here it is, under all my picks and sprays. We're gonna start out with this snowflake, and how I usually design my centerpieces is that they're 360. That, you know, it necessarily where the client puts it, and if they put it on the table, in the center of the table, you know, everybody's view is a completed view of the design. So this particular snowflake is finished on both sides. It's from Burton & Burton. I had some left over from a few years ago, and it's really blinged out snowflake. I think it's really, really pretty. And I'm just gonna actually place it back here in the very back. place some glue in here, and of course, the glue that I use, and I've always used, is Gorilla Glue. So I'm gonna hold this in because, again, I'm gonna place some things behind it and some items in front of it. But again, the majority of it is, just can't wait for it. I know, you got some great stuff. So I appreciate you shopping ShowStopper Designs. I really do. I do. And coming back, because I know that you've bought from me before. So thank you for that. Okay, hopefully it'll stay. But like I said, I'm gonna balance it out in front and in back, but I'm not gonna actually block the whole thing. It's going to be where I'm gonna use some long needle pines. And if y'all have watched me before, you'll know I actually pull apart sprays that I have, and I actually use my pick machine and I make my own picks. So again, it just brings a little bit of uniqueness in my designs. It's not where I just take this spray and place it in there, or pull it apart and place it in there. You know, it's again where I want to make sure that I have some added uniqueness to it. And then I love my pick machine. So for those of y'all that are just coming on, and like some watching me for the first time, welcome. And of course you can bend these sprays. They don't have to be in actual places. Love both of them. Well, thank you. We're going to actually, I'll show you some other designs, but where this, if this doesn't sell in my shop, I'm going to be taking it to a an event that I'm going to be doing. But there, I have cardinals, and that is, again, it's a high school event. It's a private high school here in the area, and the cardinals are their mascot. So I found some really cool looking cardinals. I'll of course share where I got them. So again, I just wanted to show y'all. We just added some sprays here. I'm going to add some berries because we're going to be adding a cute cardinal. And it's an ornament cardinal, which I've actually taken the hanger off of. I do have another one. They came in a set of 3 from Big Lots. So I just thought the sisal cardinal, of course, I put a pick on it, but was just so cute. And it came in a set of 3. And perfect size. I do have a huge cardinal in my shop, but for this size, it would just be overpowering in size. So I'm gonna just place him right here. He's sitting on a little branch, so that little branch is gonna sit a little bit further down. So welcome y'all, come on in. I just left Big Lots. Well, I'm not gonna tell you to turn back around because I don't know, you know, the stores all carry various things, and but I do. I mean, the one in my city closed, so I have to kind of travel around for some options when it comes to Big Lots for me now. But you know, you can always find cardinals. And do y'all know what, sometimes they say this, that when you see a cardinal, do y'all know this? When y'all see a cardinal, what happens? Does anybody know that? What the answer is? If you see a cardinal or cardinals in your presence, what I hear is angels appear. So it's somebody that possibly has been in your life that maybe has passed, and they're just coming by to say hello. And what's unique is in this neighborhood where I live, there's cardinals all the time. So I was like, okay, well then people are saying hello, they're coming for a visit. So yeah, that was unique for me to hear, because I didn't know. I just thought they're beautiful birds, red in color. You know, you just never know what you hear. But yes, when cardinals appear, angels are present. So you can also look and just, I have some pine cones. This stuff is actually coming from a spray that I've taken apart. this particular spray is in my shop, y'all, and I think I already have it on sale, but it's huge. It has long needle pines, it has a great variety. It's all really nicely flocked, and I pulled it apart. So again, I love doing that in my designs, where I'm able to actually add in some unique things, unique items, bringing it and tying it all together, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna actually continue with my design, trying not to burn myself with any of this glue. Still seeing the actual snowflake and the actual cardinal. I'm gonna add some other greenery. And again, some more berries. These berries, I actually, do I have a spray of them? I don't, but they're iced berries, and they come in like 3 or 4 different branches of the iced berries, and that's also in my shop. I promise, I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking while I'm designing and trying to tell you guys about some great product I have in my shop. Okay, first time watching. Got my candy ribbon the other day and it was beautiful. Awesome, awesome, yay. Well, thank you for watching for the first time and also shopping. That's awesome. Yes, the volume of ribbon I have in my shop right now is ever changing because I'm constantly ordering and either bringing in some new ones or bringing in some ones that I've actually sold out of, if I can get them. And understand that a lot of ribbon right now, it's just that time of year that it's really sold out, and it's really hard to find a lot of ribbon, especially if somebody's had it in their stock for a few years. It's just that time of year where supplies are limited. So again, if you're, for example, if you're looking for a pink velvet 1-inch, I have a pink velvet 1-inch in with a gold back, but not all of them are available. And I order from D. Stevens and they're saying that it's not gonna be available till spring. So it's just something that you always wanna make for sure that either you can, when you find it, you can find it, or you're just going to have something in its place as an option. Still can be a quality product. It's just other options that you might have. I'm going to clip this bent part of this spray out of it. And y'all can do that. Don't, you know, don't feel like you have to have items in here that are damaged per se, because you can't even tell. You can't even tell that was even trimmed. So again, finishing this side so it can, again, be 360 degrees around, but I'll show you the front. Sorry, I flipped over. It's no big deal. Business or name, it's all good. Did you try Reliant ribbon? I have not tried Reliant. I do have Reliant ribbon in my shop, but I have not tried them. And I'll confess, I've been a little busy, and that's a great thing. And I'm very, very happy that I have that opportunity. If I have clients that come back and shop with me, I'm very, very lucky. So I do need to give other opportunities of other places a try for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, placing this one in here, I'm gonna pull it out. I want to make for sure, because it's kind of in a focal point area. And if it looked great there. And I have glue strings. Y'all probably can't see them, but if y'all can see them, they'll be pulled. Promise you, they will be pulled. Putting it in some glittered sprays as well. This is a spray that's also in my shop, and I'll show you. I love it. And it actually, you get 3 huge sprays, and it's really a great red. And on it, I think there's 5 to 7 pieces on it. And if you're needing red budding berry spray that's glittered, this is it. And it's great. It's a great deal in my shop. And what I did is I just cut it up. So I have this ready to go. I'm going to add it to this back where this branch is located. And again, adding some contrast back here. Again, trying not to burn myself. I'm going to give myself a good old burn. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. But adding in some great red along with this flocking right there. Just weave it in. I'm going to spin this around. I'm going to add some more down at the bottom. Welcome, y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, I've been using Only Girl Again. Me too. That's what I use. I do not use anything else. Again, it works for the atmosphere that I actually have clients wreathe on the outside when it's 100 degrees outside, and then I have, you know, when it gets a little chillier and cooler, it just works. It works for me. So totally agree with you there. I'm going to place some other sprays right here in the front. Again, contrasting. This particular spray has more flocking, but it has some red berries on it. I'm going to place it right next to the cardinal. I'm going to drape some down a little bit. I'm going to show you, because y'all just saw the design without it, but then you actually will be able to see it in the cardinal. Spin it around. See the pine cone in the back there. I'm going to place some more things right here. But see how I placed this right here with the flocking, and it's a nice contrast because you're still seeing the actual cardinal. So I'm going to bring it around. Let me look on the front, make for sure I've got some things to add here in the front, because you can always move and bend your sprays. Might lose a little bit of glitter, but if you're like me, it has a ton of glitter on there already. So you're not losing anything by manipulating it. You're making it more of a wow factor. Making it more of a wow factor. Okay, I'm going to place this in here. Bring it down, not to crush the berries. Bring that on around. Adding in some flocked, which I'm going to trim this a little bit because I feel like it needs to be a little shorter. That's all I did. Just trimmed it a little bit. Still had some great flocking on it. Just like so. So what are y'all doing on this Friday besides watching my live? What are any plans this weekend? It is Friday. Some people call it Friday. Like, yay, it's finally Friday. It's finally Friday. Anybody? No plans? It's okay with me. Well, I've got plenty of glitter right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. All right, I'm gonna pull my pick machine around. Let me show y'all a little Santa boot. I'm gonna put it right over there because it's next. I'm almost finished with this centerpiece. I'm gonna put a pick on this one because I did trim it down, and I can place it back here on the back side of the back side of this sleigh right here. And I just have this front corner right here ready to go. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I have an area back here as well. I can add some more sprays, this one right here. And again, I add my sprays from a cluster of various sprays. Add it right in here. There we go. Awesome. Still see that snowflake? You can bend this down a little bit. Because even in nature, it's not that they're not all pointing in the same direction. Some are flocked, some are not flocked. Berries are ice, some are not. So, see how this is just coming together? Oh, and the sleigh, I know I've had it for a couple of years, but it came from the Round Top collection. But you can find sleighs anywhere. You can find sleighs anywhere. All right, let's see. I have this. Put this up front. Yeah. So here's another spray. And again, I added some of the cedar that I showed you earlier. I have had some of this in here too. Welcome, y'all. Come on in. Welcome from Jacksonville, Florida. My goodness. My niece is in Orlando right now celebrating her birthday. She loves Disney. That entire family loves Disney. And that is where she wanted to be for her birthday. So she is there enjoying Disney. All right. I'm going to add in a little bit of this spray, and I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller with this long needle pine. Put in a pick on it, and then I'll spin it around and see, and if I've missed any holes, I will make for sure I'll go back. But this will look so cute on a Christmas table. And it's perfect for the holidays. Just like so. I always take a look at what I'm showing y'all first, that y'all can see it. And then, of course, am I able to spin it around. Put it in the middle. So y'all can see it. Sorry. So there you go. You're going to be able to pull some down a little bit. Pull it around. And then if the client wants me to add a ribbon or a bow to it, I'll be more than happy to do that. Would you believe I haven't been to Disney in this century? Well, you can go anytime you want now, right? Right. You go anytime you want. I haven't been either, so there you go. Haven't been to Disney, been to both of them, Disney World and Disneyland, and but I haven't been in a few years. Mickey's Mickey, you know, Minnie's Minnie, and I love them. I think they're so fun. Was hiding his eye, so I'm gonna position the berries to where you can see the cardinal's eyes. There you go. One down. One centerpiece down. Okay, I'm going to put it right over here. So very, you know, again, if you have your variety of sprays, you can definitely make for sure that you have some unique designs. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Santa boot. Santa boot's in my shop, and it's a plastic vase. You can do real flowers in here, open all the way down to the very bottom of the boot, to the toe. But what I did is I actually took the Santa boot and I actually added some fabric that I got at Hobby Lobby to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit, to take it from this type of boot to a little bit more on the furry side. So we're going to actually, and I placed in some of the Oasis, Floral Oasis, and then I put moss on top of it. The moss I've tried all types of moss, but my favorite moss is the sheet moss I get from Walmart. And you can order it online and they can ship it to you, or you can go to the store. I like to order it online because I can get as many as I want. So, and that's what I have done on the top, right here. So I have styrofoam, or the Floral Oasis down the actual boot. So what do y'all think? I think it looks cute already, right? Well, we're gonna wow it up a little bit. We're gonna improve it. We're gonna put some little flock trees in here. I have some flock trees that I got off a spray, and I think they came from Craft Outlet. And they came in, there were 2, but one, I'm gonna have a little taller, like this. And then I have the other one off to the side a little bit. Keep going. I'm gonna spin it because there's a little bit of an imperfection there. Have it angled because it doesn't have to be straight. It doesn't have to be straight. And I'll bring this one in just as a tight side. Bring that in just a tad bit lower. There we go. That's all I've done so far. So we're going to improve it even more with some berries, some cute, where'd they go? Here we go. These, I have a limited amount in my shop, these ornament balls. I have these in my shop. These will come later. But again, you have kind of a winter wonderland. We can actually pull this down because again, the balls on the actual cluster are wired. So I'll show you. They're from Raz. So they're wired, so you can manipulate them if you want to. Some are shiny, some are matte, and of course the white ones are glittered. I love this spray. So if I don't use them all, just kidding, won't use them all, but I do have them, of course, in my shop. So they are available. But we're gonna add in some other options in berries, pine sprays. Where'd they go? Here they are. Some pine sprays and some more berries. And then I have some more right here that I can always add. I already have it on a pick. But again, be able to add this to the back and the surrounding areas. Of course, you have to move the tree around its branches. Then it looks like there's a hole. But I can also place something a little taller right there on the side, not to go above it, but right here, I can add in these berries. And I do have a bow I've actually made and place on the side. Oh, berry fell down. Berry fell down. I can always add it back in. Dropping that in there, perfect. Of course, adding in that red, and I'm gonna put the Santa boot, thinking on this side, because I have that the bow on this side of the Santa boot. Already made the bow. If you've seen me make bows, I make bows on my lives. This particular bow, I use 3 ribbons. All 3 of the ribbons are in my shop. That's a lot. I've actually repeated myself a lot today about my shop, but these 3 ribbons, I hardly ever have all the ribbons in my shop that I'm using in a bow. So here we go. And what I did is actually placed a little insert here, so I can place it down in the side, similar to what you would find when you actually receive a floral arrangement, similar to that. Similar to that. And I'm going to make for sure that I actually pierce it in there. I'm going to add some glue. And I'm just going to push it down in there. So I have some nutcracker ribbon. This is like a 1.5. Of course, I pulled it a little bit there. Pushed it down. Coming out. Going around to the front. Kind of coming down. On the side there. Looks so cute. I'll hold it. I need to weigh it down a little bit on this side. Because that bow, and I have places where I can actually place in some more sprays. I'm going to clip this one down. Hopefully it won't fall. Place some glue. Not to burn myself. Let's not burn myself here. Let's not burn myself. All right. Adding in some various sprays, glittered sprays, long needle pine. I'm going to place some more along this side here, along with some berries to weigh out that side so it doesn't constantly wobble. Weigh it out. Trimming some of these berries. I have pulled them as other options and other centerpieces. So I can place this one here and place it on the outside. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I'm going to place it on the outside. Turn it around, let the back of the actual spray look at the actual tree. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Didn't do it far enough. In. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit more. There we go. Finally took it. And again, I manipulate them, bring them around, bring around the sprays, the flocking branches, because everything's on a wire. Everything's able to be manipulated. And if I don't like something somewhere, I can definitely just clip it off and save it for another design. But I'm liking how this is coming together. Still have some places to fill up. So for those of y'all that are just joining, I got an email that my dough bowl, absolutely they did. Both of your dough bowls shipped. Yes, yesterday. So if you do order from me, I do ship quickly. If y'all don't know that, I do. I do. Nadia's at 6? Okay, sorry. Nadia's at 6. Wonderful. Yes, I every week I come on live with a wonderful group of women that are actually designing on Thursday and Friday from a great group, all wonderful designers, crafters, I guess, fake bakers, you name it. They make wonderful designs. So if you're ever interested in learning how to, or how do you make something from fantastic, talented people, look at my post from earlier this week. I post every week, but it's from a group of ladies called Designing Women. Sorry, I'm thinking about what I'm doing and trying not to make it a mess. But anyway, I digress. So, Designing Women, that is a group that I'm actually in, that we come live every Thursday and Friday. I wish there was more people, because I think at 6, I don't know, at 6 o'clock Eastern is Nadia, and she will be on her page, which I will go and share and make for sure that you guys know that she is live. I now have a little spot here that I need to fill up, but I was just showing y'all how this is coming together. Just something, again, really simple. If you have from neighbors, or you have family members or friends that love or would love something like this, you have that option of buying a few in my shop. I don't have that many, so if you're looking for something like the Santa boot with the glittered buckle, I just thought it was so cute when I saw it, so had to get some for my shop. I'm going to place this spray, clipped it off. I'm going to place it back here in the back with the little snowballs. So again, able to manipulate it, bring it back a little bit, have the snowballs on the actual spray, like they're in the trees. So cute. I'm going to take it down a little bit more. But the actual Santa boots, I want to say it's a velveteen. It's a velveteen. Let me get rid of that glue there. And then, of course, the actual bow. And this red, for those of y'all that know my shop, I have a ton of red velvet. It is the one that is the Santa red hot red, excuse me, in my shop. So it's that red, so it matches the actual boot really well. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to come around the front. I have this little area, and maybe a little bit more the more I look at it. I can definitely always add more and take away. Even though I glued it in there, I can still take it out of there for sure. I'm going to put in some flocked long needle pine, put a little pick on it, and I think this is going to be done, because I think it's going to fill up that area right there by the bow nicely. Can put some berries there. You know what? Yeah, I can do this one. This is a lot, but I can take it out. Add this in here. Pull some out. Place this in here because I have a little spot. It didn't take up all the space. But I think adding this in, a nice contrast between the long needle pine, some cedar, some faux cedar right there. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's all finished. Got the glue out of the way, or getting the glue out of the way. But just some fun designs for the holiday season. Fun centerpiece designs. And of course, it does have a little felt bottom to it, so no scratching. Did mention it's a plastic base, but again, it's covered on the bottom. So there you go. 2 down. So again, the Santa boot is in my shop, but it's going to come like this. This is the way the Santa boot, just like the pictures in the listing. But I did actually zhuzh it up a little bit with some fun fur. And I got the fur, if I haven't told y'all, I got the fur at Hobby Lobby. And it was in the actual fabric section. No item number, but again, you have the option of going to Hobby Lobby and getting that. It's not a discontinued fabric because I saw it the other day. But again, got it at Hobby Lobby. You can get that, and it was so simple to do. Just glued it around and it's there, stayed. So there you go. There's the Santa boot with the cute little bow. All right, so the next one I'm gonna do, of course, my arms aren't long enough, intertwined here. It might fall. They're all up front. You see a little bit of it. See a little bit of them. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do, I have this snowman hat that is Round Top Collection. And I don't even think they make this anymore. And I found a box of them in my storage unit, and I thought, how long have I had that? So I've had this for a while because I don't even know that they even carry something like this anymore. But I thought, I also found these snowman hats that I had in my tree one year when I did a snowman theme. And I thought, oh my gosh, that would be cute in there, you know. But let's make it a little bit nicer, a little bit more fun. So I took some of those berries, those ice berries, and even made a more unique top hat, taking it from this to this. Still using the same type of, just added some ice berries with the glitter. So just improving it to making it from that to that. Similar to what I did with the actual Santa boot, just by adding the actual fabric, the fur fabric to the side, faux fur fabric off to the side. So here we go. We're gonna add in some sprays and some picks, get started with this design. And again, this has a front to it, but I'm still going to make sure that the design is 360 all the way around. It's just how I do things. And improving the design. Have some long needle pine, some things I've already used before. I'm going to be placing in this design. Ooh, push this out of the way so it doesn't get in my way. And all I have in here, I added some gaps and cracks and some of that same moss that I used earlier, that I get from, it's a sheet of moss that I get from Walmart. Same type of thing. Are the trees in your shop? The trees are not in my shop. I actually got the flock trees from Craft Outlet, and they run out of stuff all the time, and then but they're really good about letting you know if it's coming back in and when. That's what the notifications are always helpful to designers. And so no, I wish I did. I might bring on that line next year. I just will have to think about it and consider possibly adding in more products. It's just a lot of people sell that line. So I think it's Craig Bachman. And so it's just, I just don't want to be competitors with a lot of people and competing with a lot of people out there. Because I always are constantly trying to bring in new and unique items in my shop, unlike what you see everywhere. So here's that cedar, and the reason I like this cedar, saw it at market, and I loved it because of how it actually will fall. You know, just similar to being in nature. It's just not firm and you're not having to manipulate it, but everything, even the actual spray part, just that limb is on a wire. So you can actually place it wherever you want, if that makes any sense. So I really do love this spray, and it's a faux cedar spray that's in my shop. And I think I counted them because I pulled it from this, but 8 sprays come from this. So a lot of them, a lot of sprays come from, it's times 8 is the best way I can say it. I'm checking the time. My husband made an appointment at 2:45, and I told him, I said, I might be ready at 2:45, and it might be 3 that we are ready. So if I'm keep designing, it's okay till 3 o'clock, right? Keep designing till 3 is what y'all say? Absolutely. I'm here. I almost canceled and I didn't cancel. I needed to make these, y'all. I mean, my event, I'm gonna have a double booth, which is 2 10x10 booths. It would have been empty if I don't design. I'm gonna have an empty booth. So I needed to design. So I'm glad that y'all are happy I'm here. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But no, we're having our, what do you call it? It's the heating and cooling check for our AC and our heater. So it's the winter time. He scheduled it. He knows I go live at 2 o'clock on Fridays. And God love him, we're both extremely busy people. And he goes, I just want to remind you that the heating and cooling people are going to be here. And I go, what time? And he goes, 2. And I go, 2? I said, honey, I can't, I'm going to be live at 2. And he got mad at himself because he forgot. And so I'm like, don't be mad. I'm just like, can he come back? And so I think he said this to me as I'm talking to y'all and starting. He goes like this to me. So I take it it's okay that the man comes back and services our unit. I'm like, okay. But no, I just laughed. I'm like, what time? 2? What? And I think he really got confused because how I have it listed is 3 o'clock, and that's Eastern, and we're Central. So he's just like, oh, just not doing well today. I'm not doing well today. Okay, another thing I want to show y'all, and I just think these are so cute and so unique that if you're needing a unique lollipop, this is how they come. If you're needing a lollipop ornament, y'all, it's an ornament. And I think it's 10 inches. Yes, it's 10 inches, but hanging it, so with the little hanger, it is 14 inches. But this little lollipop, and it's 3.5 inches wide, is so darn cute. And I'm gonna actually be placing this one or this one of them in here, because I think it'll be so cute. Add it in here along with the actual hat that I have. So, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh yeah. You can actually clip the little part of the lollipop. So I'm going to put this right there, right in the front, off to the side a little bit. I'll show you. Put some glue on it, and it'll be just fine. And I just put one of those iced berries right on the top because I removed the hanger part. I just glued on an iced berry. And I think it looks really cute right there. Place some more greenery in here. Long needle pine. Oops. Trying to get to this berry. Hopefully I didn't scratch myself, cut myself. I didn't. Just getting to a berry spray. These particular berries, I do have berries in my shop if y'all are needing any berries. Different size berries, different color berries. I think I have even blueberries in my shop. So yeah, crazy, crazy time. Busy, busy, hectic. And so if you did order from me earlier today, I will be getting those orders out this afternoon. I'm going to be placing this guy over here on this side. I'm going to put a pick on it so it's going to give me some extra length. That's the other thing I like about a pick machine, is it can give you added length if you need it. And this particular one, I feel like I need the added length so I can secure it in there in the base. See how it went from literally being about right here to right here. So it just added in. And picks come in various sizes. These metal picks for the pick machine come in various sizes. This one I have is just a little over 2 inches. I'm going to place this right here on this side, balancing out the actual item. This spray is a little too tall. I'm going to clip it out of there. It worked without it, but now I just need to manipulate it just a little bit and clip that off. And I can always place it somewhere else. So let me place it in the back or off to the side, putting a pick in it. I have glue all over my hands. So welcome, y'all. Welcome. Let's see. The comments just went away. Welcome. I'm going to see if this works. Off to the back side, over here off to the right side. Yeah, much better. They were hidden off to the side underneath the hat, so I just added them off to the side. So making some centerpieces today. So those of y'all that have just joined, get the glue off my nails. It's all over me. I have glue, I have glitter, I've got everything. Hello, Vivian. Well, hello, Miss Nutcracker. How are you doing? Oh, I'm so excited for my nutcrackers. You have no idea. So excited. So excited. Nice Touch 184. How are you today? Hi, Linda. Linda, your order, I believe, went out yesterday, if not the day before, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a little hectic and busy around here. Thank you again for those of y'all that have ordered from me. I'm a fast shipper, get them out. And that's what I plan on doing here in about 5 minutes, is getting my orders out again for you guys. So thank you. Of course, now I have some more berries I can put. Let's see, because these are just going to fall down in front. I can place in here. I like that there. And I can do some long needle pine there in the front, and we are done with this. So I have a lot of, gonna clip the long needle pine. Now I lost my, y'all saw my clippers. I didn't know where my clippers were. I couldn't see them. I'm gonna add this to the very front by the candy cane lollipop. And then I think I'm gonna be done. Push it just a little bit below the top hat, bringing the top hat over a little bit, those berries. Long needle pine. Flocking. Add this, moving it around so it looks a little bit cleaner with it being right in the front. Again, wide variety, angle it. You can always angle it and change it. It's not permanent. Not permanent at all. So there you go. All the way around, holding it up for you guys. Pulling off the glue as I see it. Just something really, really cute for a table, entryway, office, desk. Just something really simple. And see how just changing that up a little bit just made it a little wow factor for the top hat. Just a little bit. So again, just changing it up a little bit, changing designs up with that variety of sprays all the way around. And if the camera, I can't see it very well, but if I missed a hole or I see a hole, I can always go back and add one. And I do see one now, so I'm gonna go ahead and add this. And I think it'd be really cute there too, if I can. It's not too tall. I think it'd be perfect right there. Bring in the berries over. I'm gonna try not to burn myself. That's the thing I'm always worried about, because I have given myself some severe burns with this glue, and just how hot and how unforgiving it can be whenever you do burn yourself. Okay, I added that, and I think it's just made it even a little bit more of a wow factor. There, added that piece right here, this long needle pine, the short one there, and then the longer one. Just added it a little bit more. Of course, the tag will come off when the customer wants to, but just, again, adding some uniqueness. Looks like a true floral design, one you would get from the actual florist. So 3 down, and I think I was able to make 3 today. So we made this snowman hat, and of course I have glitter and glue strings all over. So this one we did. Spin it around, let y'all look at it. Did that. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go back to what we did the first centerpiece. We did the sleigh with the cardinal. And y'all know, if you see a cardinal, that's when angels appear. But made this. Oh, I see glue strings all over. We'll make for sure that there's no glue strings when photos are taken. I'll try at least. Can't say I can catch every glue string, but I'll do my best. But this one, again, round top collection on the sleigh. They might have a sleigh similar or a new style of sleigh. And then the Santa boot, which again, my arms aren't long enough, so gotta go around there. And the Santa boot. I've got to get my little lint brush out and get the flocking off of there. But the Santa boot, there. Isn't that? I just think it's turned out really cute. I'm impressed with myself. Just kidding. Totally kidding. But again, I love how it came together. Love how this design came together. I think it's super, super cute. You can do any type of design, any type of fun design. So the Santa boot, the sleigh, and I'll leave them here because I don't know if you're going to be able to see all of them. And then, arms don't want to, the snowman hat. So they'll be listed in my shop if anybody's interested. Of course, if not, they'll be going to that event with me in November. So, and it is a holiday bazaar, I believe. Oh gosh, I think it's the 19th, whatever Saturday is in November. So I have a month. So every day I'm going to try to design some stuff and just try to be as full of a booth as I can have. But again, 3 centerpieces in 1 hour. I think I can have a full booth, right, y'all? I think I can. I think I can, you know. But anyway, I appreciate it. Now it's time for my house to be winterized, I guess, with the actual air and heating gentleman and his company. So we'll let him have my house for the next hour because it's supposed to be like, I think he takes the air up to like, or the heat up to like 85 degrees. So it's gonna get hot in here. And I don't want to be here for that. I don't want to be on, you know, live when the temperature in my house is 85 degrees. So again, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for coming on and watching these lives. I hope you learned something. And then if you're needing anything, know that my shop, ShowStopper Designs, stuff's always available. Ribbon, sprays, accessories, home decor. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.